Well, another Thursday night and another product. If you were on Amazon Prime, I went to Amazon this last week. They had their Prime Day, so this is a product sponsored by me. We've been looking at juicers for a while, and this one here is the Ninja. We're gonna do a little unboxing video here, see what we got in the package here. They had this one on sale for I believe $127. It was like 25% off, and I bought it on the early Prime Day. We've been looking at juicers for a while. We ended up messing around with blending a bunch of fruits and vegetables up, just different juicing recipes that we found online and thought we'd try out, and we came up with a concoction that was pretty good, but pulp associated with it was pretty high. We ended up using like a kitchen sift that you can get at probably a Dollar General or other such dollar store for probably less than probably $1.25 now. It's no longer a dollar store. Make a long story short, it made me want to venture down this road of actually getting something that'll actually take the pulp out, and actually you can create some juices here. So what we got in here, let's see if we can get it unboxed. Now the product here is the Ninja Never Clog cold press juicer. This came highly recommended by a lot of people, so we're just gonna do a quick unboxing, see what we got in here, see what we got to put together, and hopefully it's pretty quick, pretty easy. But what you get in here, you get a simple control motor base, 2 total pulp control filters, 24-ounce juice jug, 36-ounce pulp container, and they also give you a recipe inspiration guide in the box here. So, and I guess if you're beginning with juicers, this is what they kind of recommend because it's really easy to clean. So you got your quick start guide. Probably read that maybe later. Looks like some kind of a base unit, so there is some assembly. Looks like a filter system. This looks like your main juicing head here. A lot of recyclable stuff in there. That's good. This must be one of your pulp cups. Oh, I was expecting the picture to be a little bit bigger, but I'll give you some perspective about the size of your hand. So I don't know if it gives you measurements on it itself. 24 ounce. I believe this is your main unit here, and I think this is your pulping press device. So you can get quite a bit in the box itself. I'll put that with a stack of stuff to clean up later. I'll probably do a quick unpacking, and I'll probably have to read some instructions and probably get back to you guys maybe later after I get it put together. Maybe I'll read the instructions, figure it'll be something that I won't screw up and be able to demonstrate on camera. We'll see, but I'm gonna head off camera for a little bit and read the directions. But I mean, as you see, you get quite a bit of stuff. It is plastic components. The head unit is plastic, but it's got a metal motor drive in it, and it's pretty weighty here. So we were looking for something that was not real huge, wouldn't take up a whole lot of counter space, and I think this one kind of fits the bill. I mean, perspective wise, probably about 2 hand lengths up. So I think it'll probably get us to what we need, and I think it'll be probably a pretty good starter unit for us, but we'll see here. Let me take a look at gander at the directions, and then we'll maybe pop back on and do a live demo on putting this bad boy together. Alrighty, back again, just to do a quick assembly video here. Looks like it's relatively easy. Directions are pretty easy to follow. What you got here, I guess let me see if I can get the terminology straight here, is your feed chute chamber. They give you one auger, and you just simply insert it into it, and pretty much just snaps into place. They give you 2 filters. You've got the orange one, which is more pulp, and then they've got the black one, which tells you it's less pulp. We're going to do the less pulp, and it's got a groove in it here. I don't know if you can see it on one of these cameras, but it pretty much just slides right in and lines right up. And then you've got, see the terminology, H here is your pulp spout. And on this thing itself, it's got, I don't know if you can see it with the clear plastic, but a lock. And on here you've got an arrow, and there's an arrow on this thing here. You just kind of line it up and twist it into place, and there's one way in, one way out. Just snap it in and line up your arrows, and that thing's together. And this thing here just goes into the chute here, and it's pretty much the same thing. There's only one way in, one way out. Just slide it in, snaps into place and locks. You've got a release button on it, this little orange button here that releases it for cleaning. So pretty easy setup and operation. You got here, what do you call that, I guess your food tray just kind of goes on over the top, presses down. You got a sticker you got to take off this bad boy. What does that sticker say? For best results, cut ingredients into 2-inch pieces, add pieces each piece gradually, and allow time for it to process before adding more, so you don't want to overload it. And then you've got your pitcher here, kind of just sits down underneath your juicer, and on here you've got a little shut off valve. I guess you put it open when you start juicing, And after you're done juicing and all your juice is out, you just kind of close it so you don't have the drip mess associated with it. Then you've got your pulp chute here, kind of sits down underneath, or your pulp collection bucket sits underneath your pulp chute. So hopefully when we're running this the first time that it's a solid mass that goes down, it doesn't shoot all over. And then what do they call this thing here? I guess it's your tamper, but I believe that's just to kind of press your stuff into the grinder itself. But pretty quick, probably less than I'd say probably 5 minutes. What do we got for a timer on the clock here? 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes to put it together. I mean, you get all these items with it. Cleaning brush, I guess, is optional and not available with all models, and this one here didn't come with it. So, but a nice little handy guide here, kind of tells you remove skins and rinds on citrus fruits, melons, pineapples, dragon fruit, mangoes, pomegranate, beets, gingers, papayas, and root vegetables. The peel or skin can remain on for ingredients such as apples, pears, peaches, plums, cucumbers, and carrots. So nice little tip here, give you some prep guide, kind of reminder. 1 pound of produce will yield approximately 8 ounces of juice, so that ratio kind of sucks. Do not process ingredients that do not contain juice, such as bananas or avocados. Ingredients such as grapes and berries will require ample quantity due to the low product use. Do not process frozen fruits and vegetables or ice. And they say you can save your pulp for recipes. We'll probably use the pulp in our mulch pit that we've got in the backyard, but gives us another option besides dehydrating and canning stuff for, I guess, the stuff that comes out of the garden. I'm thinking we'll probably do a lot of juices with the cucumber since we had a lot last year, and I need another option to get rid of these things besides pickles. But I think this will work for us. Look forward to using it, and as always, thanks for watching.